Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here with a beautiful bird singing to us. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Confident as ever. I got 3 questions in a row. Someone asked, how can I get more confident on social media? Then someone asked, how can I get more confident approaching women? Then someone asked, how can I get more confident just being myself? And anytime I get 3 questions in a row, I think to myself, we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So it's time to be confident right now, apparently. Okay, I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey wake up with tons of confidence, how it's helped me in social media, every single aspect of my life, how to get confident in anything fast, anything. Now, along my early journey, I wasn't that confident. Confident emanates, when we talk confidence, it comes from the Latin confidere, which means to trust. No, I didn't trust myself at all. I had to watch myself like, make sure you do it. That's not confident, okay? But later on, I started to find out some secrets I'm going to share with you, about 10. So let's start with the first one. What helped me along my journey was to screw the rehearsal. That's right. Life is not an act. Therefore, you don't need a rehearsal. Okay? And even when I used to make my early videos, sometimes I would say something like, wait a minute, I didn't say I properly. Can we do that again? Cut. Say it again, Ralph. No, you still didn't do it properly. Say it again, Ralph. That's better. Can't. No, you didn't say can't. Say it again, Ralph. Can't. No, cut. Do. Say it again, Ralph. Do. Okay, that's better. Cut. Say it again. Do. Cut. It. I can't do this. You see? We are rehearsing every single area of our lives. A lot of people, they put up pictures of themselves on Instagram, then they take them back down because they don't even like how they look. They say it's just not good enough. If you go through life with a filter, oh, I can't say this, I got to be careful how I say that, you're never going to be able to trust yourself. Therefore, you're never going to be able to be confident. Life is not a rehearsal. It isn't an act. It's a state of being. Slow motion this side. And that's what's helped me along my journey. I actually realized a secret that when you are just being, like I don't cut my videos. Whatever comes out, comes out. I don't even know what I'm going to say next. Strawberries, of course I do. And it's more organic that way. And ever since, I got so confident because I just realized that I could just wake up and ideas would just flood my mind and I could just share them with people without being afraid of what they would think. Because for me, it was exciting. Like, what am I going to say right now? I don't even know. Okay, it's exciting. But a lot of us, we script our lives. We're like, what should I wear? Is it good enough? I keep it simple. I wear a suit, just a black shirt, okay? Very simple, okay? Black is a great color if you don't feel confident. Black makes you very confident, okay? It's a color of getting your confidence back. I used to wear a lot of black in my early videos, right? You saw it, okay? Because I was really nervous right there. I got confident, okay? Until eventually you realize it doesn't even matter what you wear. You could wear literally a bin bag and still feel good about yourself, okay? It's a mindset. But obviously, clothes will help. But when you realize you don't have to act out every single part of your life, you might be wanting to approach men, ladies, or women, okay? You don't need to act that out. You just need to go for it. And whatever comes out, well, comes out. Don't worry, you won't make an ass of yourself. Trust me. Trust yourself. What's another way to get confident? And another reason why people have a lack of confidence. Miles Davis, a great musician who played the trumpet really to a master level. Okay, I was watching a documentary of his a long time ago, and he said that they were asking him, how did you get so good at playing the trumpet? Because this guy was a genius, literally. And he said that even if he didn't play the trumpet because he was traveling somewhere, he would just touch it. Just touch the trumpet. That's it. Okay? So by just touching the trumpet, he was getting his confidence back because it was reminding him of becoming his greatest version. Slow motion this side. And I do that with skating. Like sometimes, even if I'm not skating, I just look at my skates and stare at them and get really emotional and say, I love you. Okay? And that helps with confidence. You see, we often lose confidence when we have a lack of intimacy with that which we love. Okay? A lot of people say, I'm a great piano player, but you haven't practiced in years. So you don't feel really confident when someone asks you to play, when I ask you to play at my house. You don't want to do it, do you? 10,000 hours. Okay? That's the time it takes for you to become a master at anything. Now, look at it like this. The Beatles used to practice in Berlin before they became the Beatles. So they already did their 10,000 hours. Bill Gates was, as a young man, he was already studying and practicing computer programming. So he already did his 10,000 hours before he created Windows. Ralph Smart was in the garden just talking. He already did his 10,000 hours, okay? You got to put in the work. I say commitment, consistency. That's what gives you confidence, okay? Confidence, is the muscle you gotta exercise, baby. Slow motion this side. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's what I've seen along my journey. Like when I'm sharing, I realize that I gotta practice. You don't wanna get too complacent to think, okay, I know it all. That's why so many people lose confidence. Like I used to play the guitar at a much higher level, but I stopped playing. And now I need to learn everything I once knew how to play. Kind of annoying, right? Well, that's what happens when you don't touch it, when you aren't really into it 100%. So every day ask yourself, how can I move more into what I love every single day, consistently? And now your confidence muscle is gonna get super duper strong. 7-day vegan challenge, baby. Okay. Now, a reason a lot of people lack confidence and how to get confident is, are you using your body like a trash can right now? The bin is that way, not your body. Okay. You're putting in a lot of junk food. Check this hack I learned, how to get confident. Now, I love seeing your beautiful snaps, okay, of delicious foods. Are you really making that, or are you just buying it? I want to know. Because some of those smoothies look so well done. I'm like, how? Yeah. You see, I used to always eat out a lot of the times, okay? And I still do. I love doing it. But whenever I go to eat out, even if it's some delicious plant-based foods, vegan foods, right? I'm like, oh, this is great. When I go home, I feel kind of naked, right? I feel like really lost and confused and, oh my gosh. Okay, oh my gosh. Why? Because I'm like, I'm not sure if I can make this. Because this tastes so good. This ravioli, this papaya, like, okay, this beautiful brown rice with tomato, with watercress and kale on the side with some beautiful almond butter. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry right now. Okay, then I said, oh, wait a minute, light bulb moment. You got to make it yourself. And I've been making beautiful dishes. In fact, I'm going to start sharing a lot of what I make. I already do it on Snapchat, okay? But You feel so confident when you start making your own foods. Not only do you know what's going into it, but you put that beautiful love energy into it. And you're like, okay, like you drive really quickly past the restaurant you want to go to. Okay, cafe gratitude, right? I always do it. And I'm like, oh, I should have got in there. Too late. So I got to make it myself. And I realized actually I can do this. And it tastes so fantastic. Okay, that's how you build confidence. You go into the kitchen and you start making delicious plant-based foods. Well, a lot of the foods are already made. Like, can you imagine saying, I'm going to make an avocado, nature. I'm going to make a mango. It's already made, I'm sorry to tell you. What's the fourth way to get confident? What helped me along my journey was to realize this. This epiphany hit me in a beautiful way. It touched me in a beautiful way. Those who do everything get nothing, and those who do nothing get everything. So check this out. If you are driving really fast, you go past so much you forget to see what's going on. The more you slow down in life, I've talked of mindfulness meditation, that has really helped me get super confident, because as you slow down, peace, that's so confident right there. The slower you talk, okay? Studies have shown how people who talk slower appear to be more confident, because once again, this is like you are more in control of what you're saying. And people who talk really fast, it's like the nerves are showing right now. You're scared right now, okay? It's just like someone rushing to work. You see them like falling all over the place. You're like, you okay? Okay? As opposed to someone just skating to work. I used to skate to work sometimes, and I felt so confident. Then I used to actually say, screw work, I'm just going to come into nature. And I felt even more confident. Okay, so what I've realized is that do less and you will feel more confident. I'm not going to lie. I used to be a perfectionist. I used to like, oh, I wonder what people would think of my videos. And I see a lot of people like that. Not just in terms of videos, but in terms of their whole life. How do I look? Is my makeup done right? Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, check this out. Perfectionism is a curse. That's what my psychology professor told me once. He said, perfectionism is a curse. I said, why? He said, because people who strive for perfection are never, ever happy with themselves. Why? I said, he said, because it's never good enough. Slow motion this side. An Egyptian proverb. A beautiful thing is never perfect. And that's the philosophy I adopt. Philosophy, break down the words. Philo, love of. Sophia, goddess of wisdom. A love of wisdom, right? Just a little hint for you. Okay, that's the philosophy I adopt. Okay? To screw perfection. It will do. It's good enough for me. And then the cat down the road will clap for you. The fifth little tip to get confident fast is to realize that simplicity is everything. I've had to learn this the hard way. Okay, I used to think that if I spent a longer time doing something, it would make me more confident. No, like, you know what it's like, ladies. If you are spending hours and hours trying to figure out what to wear, you're only more insecure when you finally find out what to wear because you realize it was the actual wrong dress, right? You know what I'm talking about. Okay? A lot of models sometimes are very insecure. How do I know? Because I counsel them. They tell me that looking good all the time can make one very insecure when you are solely being judged on your looks. So what helped me was to say this. I'm just going to make a video. I don't care how I look. That was back in the day, right? You saw my videos, just wake up, do a video. And I felt so free because it was more about the message rather than how I looked. Simplicity is everything. Don't complicate your life. Life is already complicated enough. Okay? So for me, how do I simplify my life? In a nutshell, I take the easiest route. straightforward, and it does wonders. What's the sixth way that you can get confident fast? And what is a reason people lack in confidence? If you are allowing everyone to judge your entire existence, you will have a lack of confidence. I am telling you that straight and simple. You aren't on American Idol. You aren't on, what's the other one called? X Factor? I don't even watch it. I just hear about it, okay? This is not someone, someone isn't just going to judge you. You're not singing right now, or are you? Whoa, wait, you're actually singing right now, okay? So I started to realize I wasn't actually on a pop television show, okay? So why do we do this to ourselves? Constantly, day in, day out, okay? We think that we have to perform. And that's why a lot of artists suffer from depression, because they're always performing. When you are performing, you are moving into the act rather than the being. Okay, I love artists who just don't care about anything. They just put a song out. They don't care if you like it or you don't. That's similar to me right now. I just share. Okay, and it's not easy. There was a time where I really did care so much, and I still do sometimes. But I've learned that you have to just realize that people are going to judge you regardless. Like, that's their business. That's their job. It's not yours. So to get confident, what helped me was just to say, okay, whatever I'm doing, at least I'm doing something. That's a great mindset to have. Whatever I'm doing something. That helps. The birds are really confident right now. Okay. What's number 7? A great way to get confident fast. Ruin, wait for it, your reputation. Didn't Rumi say that? Be notorious, ruin your reputation. Now, I started to apply this into my life because I used to talk about things and I would be like, Ralph, are you turning into a saint? Then I said, I don't want to be a saint actually, because I'm not perfect. I'm still working on myself every day to become my greatest version. It's just like the Titanic. The people who had the most fun were at the bottom of the boat. People on top trying to be all perfect, they were miserable as hell. So I started to realize I'm taking myself way too seriously. Then I started to have fun. Then I realized the secret that there are no saints here on planet Earth. They all left a long time ago. Slow motion inside. This is Sin City, baby. What I found out was it's all about coming into your authenticity and ruining your reputation. A lot of people think, gosh, Ralph, when I first started videos, I was just talking about certain subjects and then people thought I would stop there. Then I started to dig deep in my bag, started to talk about indigos. Uh-oh, the third eye, let's go there. Marijuana, all of these different subjects. And I was literally ruining my reputation. Any expectation you thought of me was shattered because I was like making videos why I stopped watching porn. All kinds of videos, like just crazy videos. And this is actually what took me to the next level and why I wake up at any time I want. Woo! And breathe in that good ass Prada and live a life of infinite abundance. That's what happens when you ruin your reputation. In fact, we're going to do another video on indigos. Just for the record, that's how to get more confident. What's number 8, baby? What helped me along my journey was this. Now, a lot of people lack confidence and aren't confident because they surround themselves with a bunch of people who make them feel really bad about themselves. I used to. Sometimes I would say stuff and people will be like, Ralph, are you crazy? I would be like, I'm not crazy. Just hear me out, please. Okay? So I started to learn that surround yourself with people who don't suck out the positivity that's in you. Okay? And it does wonders. That's how to get confident fast. Like, surround yourself with people that actually vibe with you, that get where you're coming from. Like, I used to go to a barber and we used to talk about like how we're all being controlled in a kind of matrix. And I felt so free just talking to him. We used to talk about ancient civilizations. He knows who he is and he's a great guy. He helped me along my journey, right? That's how you get confident, when you are around people where you can be vulnerable. Now, vulnerability, talking of vulnerability, if you expose yourself, going back to ruining your reputation, lay your whole life out and say, I don't care what you think of it, that's how to get confident. And that's what I do every single day. I'm sharing what's helped me along my journey, right? So surround yourself with people you vibe with, not with people who are putting you down constantly, because that's no fun. What's number 9? Now, this is what's helped me along my journey. Get confident fast. And why people lack confidence, okay? Here it is. I'm left-handed and a Pisces, so naturally I'm confident. I just had to put that out there. Your signature is everything. We aren't confident because we're so busy looking over the fence into someone else's garden. Oh my gosh, their tomatoes have grown so much. Yeah, because you didn't bother to plant any. You didn't bother to plant any in your own garden. Slow motion this side. Who cares if their tomatoes are bigger than yours? Let it be. Find your own signature, meaning find your own style. Like when I say, can I get a hello? That's a signature. Now, because I say that, I'm in a league of my own. That's all I've got to do. Like some people, they write to me and say, Ralph, that's all I watched in your video. And it just made me so happy. And I'm like, that's amazing. Forget about the other 19 minutes. Doesn't matter. I'm just happy that hello there helped you out. Okay, changed my life, Ralph. Great. Okay, so finding your signature is really flipping the script. We spend our whole lives in this society trying to be like someone else, while we forget that who we are originally is good enough. Let me repeat that. We spend our whole life in this society trying to be someone else when we forget that who we are is good enough. And number 10, how to get confident fast is to own it, right? Own your signature, that weird thing you do that makes you stand out. Be proud of your weird nature. You're really weird like me. Don't deny it. We're all weird. If you're a deep diver, you're weird, period. If you watch these videos, you're weird. Own it. Love it. Okay? A lot of people lack confidence because they don't own it. They don't own their signature. You have so much weirdness about you. I could write a whole book on you. We ain't even had breakfast yet, right? Own it. It's beautiful. And then you say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Yeah. And that's how to get confident fast. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day. We're out here, baby. We're gonna finish all this. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. You!